build a tram. So this is the cable that we got, oh, probably 3 or 4 years ago, just in case his dream ever came true.
So after 5 years of collecting parts, we were finally able to start building our trams. So trams were very common about 100 years ago. There's all kinds of parts around, and we don't know of any tram that is still operating. So we want to have an operating tram. So this is the base station, the top where the big bull wheel sits into place. The tram uses a lot of tension. The cables are really tight, so you have to have a really big, heavy stuff to hold all this weight, and this bull wheel is quite heavy too. So this is where the bull wheel goes inside this part. So what the bull wheel does is control the speed of the tram. It's a gravity tram. The 2 cars go up and down. The loaded one brings the empty one back up. So all these parts were around in the bush everywhere, and it took us a long time to collect them all and scheme all this stuff. So this is the bottom of the tram. The bull wheel's at the top. This is the base at the bottom. So we used our military truck there to lift the cables up and get everything lined up and figure out how tall the tower was going to be, because now we had to build a tower that was going to go in between the top and the bottom station of the tram. So we built the tower. It's an 18-foot tower, put it into place with the hoe, and then we tensioned the cables up and made sure everything was going to work. So it's a lot of work getting the cables tensioned tight enough, because there's a tremendous amount of force with these big cables. So we got it all in there with cables, and then finally time to take it for a ride and see how it was going to work. So that turned out the tram didn't go as fast as we thought it was going to, because it wasn't a huge drop, but it was an awful lot of fun building it, and we'll share the story about how it all went together for you. Most of it's probably mental. You don't like dark places that are wet and you're claustrophobic. You have a bunch of phobias and stuff. It's not going to be the place for you.
So he made this flat area here up on the rocks, just below the old donkey trail where we walked down from the top at it. And this is where the bull wheel will be situated, up here. There's the platform that we're going to repurpose for the base of the tram. Not sure how he's going to get it up there. Here goes. Not bad, Franklin. Not bad.
Thank you.
Now that the platform is all adjusted to the correct position and angle, Franklin is now building the walls for the, I guess, top tram tower where the bull wheel's gonna go.
Pretty heavy wall. I don't think I've never built a 2x8 wall before, but yeah, we'll get our little level there, put a couple braces in there, and build the next wall, put it up that way, then the end wall. And we'll have a tram tower.
There's wall number 2 lying down there, almost built. Just about missed the action. I scared you.
Scared me.
Yeah, I saw
I
you.
just remember what happened to my dad when he's helped me lift the wall one time. And I don't know, we slipped or it came down, it fell on his ankle and busted his ankle.
Checking out the progress today on the upper tram station at the Yankee Boy Mine. Franklin has the back wall up. And there it is.
It's got to go up further, but it's
Okay,
coming
Franklin. What's up? Ooh,
It's got to go up a couple more feet.
look at you go.
So that's going to sit up here, and that's where the bull wheel is going to sit in there.
That's gonna go in the middle.
Yeah.
So is that gonna have a floor?
Yep. This is going to go. This is the sides are as high as they're going to go. There's going to be an 8x8 going across here. And there's going to be a solid floor on top of that. So the 8x8 is going to be, so it'll be up this high, that high. So the back's going to go up 8 inches higher. This is going to go up to here. There'll be an 8x8 in the middle, and then we'll have a full solid deck there. And this is going to sit on top of the deck.
So, ooh, this hole is what Franklin is going to fill with gravel, rock, dirt to weigh this end of the building down. There goes the first loads into the tram station. First loads of dirt, gravel, rocks. Progress check at the upper tram station this morning. And this back part of the station is all filled in with gravel and dirt yesterday. And the beginning of the floor on top. When you go on the advanced tour, you walk back down on after you come out of the top adits out of the mine. You walk down here and you'll be just above this top tram station.
All right, well, it'll be interesting to see how this goes. I don't remember when we took this apart if there was a washer in between these two. I don't remember that there was. So we're going to grease this all up. It's nice and polished. Stick that in there, and we'll see how it turns. So it's probably been 100 years at least since anyone's done this job, putting one of these bull wheels together. It's kind of exciting to see how well it spins and everything. Okay, well, you're gonna have to curl it up because the teeth are gonna hit. Up, keep going. Keep going, keep going. Okay, hold it. Okay, keep going. Keep curling. Going in perfectly. Okay, stop. Now down. Keep going. Okay, good.
This is what it looks like standing above the bull wheel. So since I missed the action, Franklin, what are you doing?
Well, this is going to be so Ken's giving me a hand today, and this is going to be the backing for the tramway. So the bull wheel's on that side, the track cables are going to be bolted up into there, We're going to pull them tight, and then the trolley's going to run back and forth. So the way we're going to secure this is we're going to have a cable from there to the foundation of the building like that. Where's that tool we never use? The level.
The level?
Where's that brand new
Right,
level?
yeah.
Okay. Sure, whatever, but we might have some steel that we could use. Have a look at my...
Here's the anchors drilled into the foundation of the museum. Anchoring the, I don't know, whatever you want to call this, end of the tram.
The precision machining
I see
lesson here.
that.
Well,
Yes.
watch carefully, Sharon. We used to work on Porsches before we started doing that. I guess that's how I sure wrote it.
Still have all my fingers?
Amazingly enough.
Yeah.
You're gonna drill through the wood, right?
Yeah, we're gonna put
Cable.
these. We're gonna put these like probably right. Well, I don't know where. Right here, maybe.
Yeah.
So it's just barely sneaking out there.
Yes.
So this is the accomplishments today. May need some minor adjustments and additions, but they have the cable. Secured back here, just one of them. Wander up that way and see what's going to happen. There's one of our buckets. Here goes. Hank's giving it a pull, tightening it up. Ken's down at that end. Uh-oh. Fell off. Okay, we're reattached. No! Okay, attached again. Take 3. Whoa! Ken says whoa! Hank up there still hanging on tight to the cable. And there's Millie in the middle, about where we're going to build a tram tower. And that's about the height of the tram tower. That'll be kind of in the middle between the upper station and the lower.
We can make a roulette wheel out of it. Round and round she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows.
Put your bets down, sir.
Yeah, snug it up till it breaks and then back it off a half a turn.
Just trying to lift this cable so it will be on top of Millie's box like the other side. We now have 2 cables attached to the bottom end of the tram, bottom station of the tram. And we have both cables up over top of Millie and attached to the top tram station. So next plan of attack may be to build the middle tower before we tension up the cables. These huge timbers are going to be the middle tower in the tram line, kind of around where Millie is sitting right now holding up the cables.
First try. Right.
Go, John, go.
Go.
So Hank's on the way down to slide the tower over about a foot, so it has better alignment with the top and bottom. There we go. Okay. Uncurl. There we go. Now get out of the way. Up, 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 up. Yeesh. Back up the hill for Hank and give a yank on the other cable. Oh, Hank was having a little backward slide. Another coil of cable arrived today. So this is, I'm guessing, the track cable. And the other big one we have up already is the traction cable, but I could be backwards. Who knows? I'm just looking at these rock anchors that Franklin put into the foundation of the museum to be attached to the bottom tram station that we built. And I thought it was going to be like a cartoon and rip the wall out of the museum, but so far it hasn't. But I don't know, they look bent to me. I'm sure he'll say they're fine. We'll see. Okay, it's starting to tighten. Whoa, now what? Yikes. I was gonna say, there goes another ladder. He's great at destroying ladders.
Our first crash.
Sheesh. You wonder why I wouldn't get in the bucket.
So finally we're getting close to getting this tram working. We're just installing the traction cable now. So this is the most expensive part of this whole project. So yeah, so this is a 5/16 cable. It goes around the bull wheel, and that's what actually drops the buckets to go up and down. It pulls buckets up and down. This is called the track cable, the big heavy cable, the 7/8. This is called the traction cable. So this system is what they call a 2-rope tram. So more simpler systems, like on a ski hill, they only have one cable and the buckets are just hacked on there and goes around. But on this one, this pulls the buckets up and forth, and then the buckets just roll on this back and forth. So this is like a railway tracks. It's like railway tracks, and this would be like a hoist cable pulling something up a shaft. So we'll have it all together pretty soon, and we'll be able to show you how it works. See, when you're putting cables together, this part is the saddle. So the question is, if you put the saddle on this side or on this side, and there's a little saying that will help you remember the saddle. It says, never put a saddle on a dead horse. So this is the dead side, so you put the saddle on this side. This thing works. The plan. Yeah, perfect.
The old bull wheel is turning. Frank just asked me if I'm ready for some action.
Watch that bucket, it's gonna go.
So he's gonna pull with the side by side, pull this cable back, and it is going to pull the bucket. So he wants this bucket at the top tram station. So far, so good. We'll see how it rolls over the tower. That we haven't seen yet. So the bucket's almost midway at the middle tower, but we kind of got the cable hung up, so we had to stop. And Franklin's all the way over there already with the side-by-side. So we think we have to choke up on the cable so that he's not pulling the cable around the end of the museum. Okay, so we gotta get out of the way of that other cable. And there it goes. We'll see how this goes over the tower. If it doesn't hit. Oh, bang. Little bump, little bump.
Pretty close, eh?
It hit.
That means that arm's not long enough.
Whoa, just skimming that rock too. Yikes. Might have to do some rock shaving. Whoa. We had a few little technical issues on the way. We had a little bump on the middle tower with the bucket, a little bump on that rock that's jutting out, and then we hit bottom here. So a few little fixes. We're going to tighten that cable up to start with, I think. And then we might modify the central tower so that those cables are further apart. And then the bucket wouldn't touch or bump the tower. So modification number 1, Hank is going to put more traction on the track cable, tighten it up, which will lift the bucket up. So we'll see how that goes. And up comes the bucket. Ooh, lots of creaking. Yeah, well, it's very close. Got it. Whoa. It's going for its first ride. Uh-oh. Bang. Oh, perfect.
Our second car in service.
Yep.
It looks like it wants to go to work, eh?
That's what I said. There it goes already. I thought it was going to crash, and it didn't. We also have this supply materials people carrier that maybe one day will be on our tram line also. I'm coming over here to see what the heck is going on.
Retention in the traction line.
What's up, Franklin?
Just using up all the old chains we have that we broke over the years to hold our shack up. I think, unfortunately, the tension in the line kind of pulled it over a little bit. So we drilled into this greenstone. It's really hard rock. And put a 5/8 anchor in. And now we're going to see if we can winch her back level. Or at least, at the very least, to be able to keep her from going over any further. Yeah, use the hole, just give it a little pull and give her just a bit more. All right, so the day's come to try out this tram, and everyone else is too chicken. I offered Sharon the first ride, she declined. Ken said, I don't know, he's got, I don't know, more years to live than me or something. I can't remember what he said.
It's just smarter. Bottom line.
No, he said he's stronger, he can hold the cable, so he's going to be the brake.
Common sense we have.
So,
I don't think I'm going to be able to hold much, but try to see.
Does it feel like it wants to go? Well, that's not working. It's actually pushing it in, isn't it?
Yeah, I think you got to sit on the other side.
Oh yeah, so I
It
can
definitely
smack my
wants
head
to
on
go.
that.
I'm not, you can't blame me if you get hurt. Yeah,
Maybe in the middle might be better. All right, I think that'll work then.
Watch your fingers.
Okay, yeah, no kidding. Inaugural ride in the Yankee Boy tram looks very sketchy, dangerous.
Do you have the power or is it going by itself?
Yeah, it's going by itself. It'd be better than I thought. I just kind of got to help it a little bit.
I don't think I'll be more sensitive.
As long as the cable doesn't fall off that.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you tighten the static cables a little bit and go by itself. This is probably where it's going to get hard because it's going uphill on this.
Yeah. Like tighten this top one?
Yeah, that's one thing.
Yeah, it's got.
Sure now. Move 'em.
Okay, Franklin has made it to the middle tower. Still in one piece, alive.
Push it over the hill here, but it was okay after that. Get in front of me, I guess. I don't know what's going to happen now.
Gonna have a derailment. Oh, oh, okay.
It's only 5 feet to ground now.
Well, this wasn't near as exciting as it should have been. I think we should try again.
So with a few modifications, we were able to get the tram to work. So it doesn't go really fast, but there's not much we can do about that. There's only a 20-foot drop in elevation and 150 feet, and it's just not enough with the weight to make it go really fast, but it's really cool. Thanks to Ken, John, and Ron that helped us out of this project, and we may, of course, power this tram in the future. So thanks, everyone, for watching. Come visit the Yankee Boy Mine. Hi everyone, thanks for joining us this week. We have a show every week, so we'll see you next week. Check out our new merch page. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Music is by the Adits.